question that that you might have from the last class. Okay. So we last week we did asset register, and I believe we were very, very detailed with it. Everybody brought out the asset register. We had this review and gave very interesting and important feedback. We're going to devote the first 5 minutes to just a quick recap on the asset register, and if there's any question about that, and then we'll go into today's review we're starting with the condition assessments project today, okay? If you want to ask a question or you want to make a comment, be ready to share your screen to show us your work. We talk based on what's been done, what's being done. This is not classroom. This is just review of what's been done so we can all learn. Is my audio coming through? Do you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We need to take care of this issue of a Nokia 5.3. We can't have somebody ghosting on us. And Surulere, change your name? Just go to more and rename. You will change your name to your name so we get to know who we have behind that image or picture or whatever you're showing. I think that applies to Nokia 5.3 and Surulere. We'll have to take you out before we actually start the discussion. We don't hold any class or any session with people we don't know.
Okay, that's all right. I will re-enter. Paul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have the person who is Surulere trying to rename. I think Nokia has renamed, which is good. So let's go. Who has the first shot to shoot for asset register? Any hand up? We're good for asset register. Okay, let's go to condition assessments. First, I would like to see those who have done some work. Just show us your condition assessments. Let's take a look at what's been done and give you some comments. Once I see your hand on or recognize you, you'll be able to share your screen. Okay. If you're with your phone and you cannot share your screen immediately, you let us know, and then you talk us through the work you have done and the concerns you might be having. If you don't have any issues with the condition assessment project, then probably I'll just throw it open for any of the projects you have a concern with so that we can deal with it at once. Because the reason I started out with this new series of reviewing the project is because first we think that it's taking too long to submit your projects. So if it's motivation, if it's additional clarification, if it's objections or obstructions you're having in your workplace, if it's the kind of property you're working with, whatever concerns you have, this is like a problem-solving session. Let's discuss and see what we can do to resolve them. How many of us were here last week, Wednesday? Who is repeating this class after last week, Wednesday? I know a few more are joining today, but I want to know those who were actually here last week, Wednesday. Just raise your hand. Lusanjo were here. Who else? Raise your hand if you were here on Wednesday. John Obiara was here. Okay. Who else? Hafiz was here. Okay. Who else was here last week, Wednesday? Okay. I want those who were here last week, Wednesday, to please brief the house on what we did and how we did it. John, can you start?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, last Wednesday, we talked about asset register. Though one of the things I really get from the asset register was that, yeah, we discussed that this asset register will be contained in a one Excel sheet format. So it must be in one Excel sheet format. And also, we also discussed, like me, I was having challenge on the cost column that is cost, the
purchase cost.
Yeah, the purchase cost. So, and I was advised that if I cannot lay my hand there, I should leave it. So in that case, that kind of place that I cannot lay my hand on the purchase cost, I will leave it open.
No. The instruction was for you to put a ballpark figure from market survey. So if you do an online research or call a few vendors who sell such things, get an idea of what that kind of cost will be, and then make up something. That's what we said. Don't leave it blank. Make up something and put there. The only instruction we gave was that you don't need to be too precise, for this project. Yeah, you don't need to be too precise, because if you are doing it for an organization that will actually use it as their working tool, then you need to actually push and push and push until you get all the information you can get. In that case, you probably will just need to make a note that these costs that you put in there were all guesstimates, because precise costs were not available, right? So that way, even management looking at it will know that, yes, if we see value in this work, we may want to give him the right information to tidy it up. Okay.
Thank you very much. That's it, sir.
All right. Thanks. Hafiz.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening.
Good afternoon.
I'm actually, last week, I learned a lot from I have not started my project. I currently work as an accountant. I've been trying to get a placement to be able, obviously where I work now, I can't pry into other people's jobs at the federal government facility and make them start thinking otherwise. So, but what I have planned after last week's session was to go back to where I used to work before and try and do a mental arrangement for the asset register just to start with. So I gained so much because last time I was working as an assistant facility manager, we had our asset register, but it was all scattered. And we had about 14 locations that we need to put up. So I got so much from the team that we need to just put everything in one register and with the columns and all that. So hopefully I intend to do all the projects before December, and then we'll be able to graduate with this session.
Super, super, excellent. I like to hear that. Okay, Lusanjo.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I've started working on my own because I have three stations inside Lekki Phase 1, like I've told Oga before, which we have not been able to keep the asset register intact. So I spoke to all my facility supervisors today. We had a meeting today. I summoned all of them to a meeting today. So for everybody to give me the list of the assets they have in the premises, both the site and the rooms, which I'll start working on by tomorrow to put everything together and then make it functional.
Okay.
Another thing I want to ask is that on that column, do we have where we put date, daily inspection column, where we, after they inspect all those assets, I'm looking at it in the sense that I will give them a file, that all the assets will be on a file, and you can be going around, walk around in the morning and check all your assets and their condition and give reports. Is it possible we include it in our assets register, or is going to be a separate, or is going to be a separate
documents
on a separate format?
Okay. So your asset register is like your baseline document. It's like your database, right? If you put more columns to it, if you add more columns, you can use it for inspections, you can use it for PPM, you can use it for all kinds of planning, you understand? So where we are now is doing the first thing, which is the asset register, which is like your baseline, know what you manage documentation. And then with regards to inspections, I'm sure all of you saw the inspections templates I dropped for you in your groups today. We try to make something as comprehensive as possible that you can use to monitor, do your inspections, what you do on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. We kind of give you a kind of a framework on that spreadsheet. So look at it if you've not opened it yet, because I saw very few comments about that spreadsheet. I deliberately did not put any comment when I dropped that thing, because if you want to share if you want to hide a secret, they say write it in a book, right? So if I've dropped it there and you are not curious enough to see what it is and actually review it and see how powerful that can be to your work, then I have made it a secret, right? So there you go. Your inspections all laid out for you, okay?
Yes, actually, I checked through that powerful document. It's because I've been so busy, I would have commented on it. It's a very, very comprehensive. It's a very comprehensive one that will be useful for all of us.
Very good, very good. All right, good. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's it for asset register. Now we're going to go through condition assessment, health and safety audit, emergency preparedness and business continuity plan, budgeting, and so that those are the 5 projects. You will need to ask questions. This session is problem solving. It's not a new session. It's just an opportunity for you to pop questions. We answer it together for everybody, and everybody get to know. Yeah, Toby, let's hear from you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome.
It's good to be back here, and I'm sorry I couldn't join in the last class. So I'm trying to draw us back a bit. My question is on the asset register. I just wanted to clarify. Am I supposed to do an asset register for all the systems in my facility? For example, on this facility, I have several.
I know. Yes, the answer is yes.
I have the office space itself, the management office space, everything. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
The entire site and the entire interior of every space, if you are the one managing all the interiors. If you are not the one managing all the interiors, then you exclude the interiors that you are not directly managing. If your facility is very large, in this last set we announced, if your facility is very large and the volume of work is going to be much, we can allow groupings. There are people in your alumni group who will be happy to work as a team, right? To work on one project. If your project is sizable, we can allow 2, 3, or even up to 4 for very large projects. In fact, the Oshodi transport interchange, I think I allowed about 5 people or 4 people to work that project. When they finally deliver, they will all be scored equally on that output. And they are doing a fantastic work, I must say, because I've seen the asset register, it's just awesome. Okay. So Toby, if you do need an additional hand to work with you, let me know, right? We can arrange for other members of your alumni to work with you and deliver something good, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, John, let's hear from you.
Yeah, based on the last statement you just made, about very large facility.
Yes.
Although mine is very far away at Bayelsa, Yenagoa, but if it is in Lagos, I would have really loved that idea. But I don't know if one can be able to do that.
For you, I will approve for you to take just the utility building for your work.
Okay.
Do just the utility building. The main building will overwhelm you. I've been working these 6 projects on that compound for 2 years.
That is true, sir. In fact, I was about to ask you if I can just pick a building, maybe a conference center or the multi-level car park to work on it.
I would have said take the conference center, but the conference center is not very active. So HSE audits and all that will not be very effective there. You can take the multi-level car park, right? And it will be very effective because cars go in there all the time and activities are, bustling inside that place now. So you can use that one for your project comfortably and to be fine, yeah?
Okay.
You have the gym there, you have the hospital there, you have the parking, you have the restaurant.
Offices, they are very
you even have exactly. So it's good enough. Don't touch the main building, yeah.
Okay, because in fact I've been really working on it, and as I'm talking to you, it has not been easy.
I know. The asset register I have for that your complex is almost 30,000 line items. So I don't expect to work on that for.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your understanding.
Well done. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Guys, are we done with this meeting? Should we close? If you're not talking, then we are done. Oh.
Mr. Paul.
If you're not talking, we are done. That means you're all sorted. Okay, you know what you're doing.
Okay, we're talking.
Okay, John, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, on the facility condition assessment.
Yes.
So I want to also know from you, because like as I told you, we are, although you have just touched it here now, so we are on the MIE.
Yes.
So I don't need to go into furniture and the rest of things because these are not directly under us. So
I understand. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. MEP.
So in that column, so I can be able to remove the furniture, the finishing, the floor, those kind of stuff.
Yes. You can remove them. Except they are observable. If they are observable, right? That while you are doing your MEP, you can nobody will stop from looking at the ground or looking at the ceiling. You understand? Then don't remove it. You get what I'm saying? Don't remove it. Because for you, because you're managing MEP, which includes air conditioning for all of those spaces. You have assets, so I shouldn't tell you to remove it. Yeah. Because condition assessment is, I look at it, is it in other words, how will I rate its condition, isn't it? I record it, right? So it's something you can actually do. It's not going to be a problem for you. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oname, you're here. How far have you guys gone? Have you guys finished all 6 now?
We are almost done. Good afternoon, everyone. We're almost
Good
done. I think the last bit is what we're submitting next week anyway, everything. For the 6 topics, we've covered them entirely. So I mean, by next week, we should be able to submit something. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So that was the team I was telling you about a while ago, the Oshodi transport interchange. Oname and Barbara and
Tosin Jumoke.
Tosin Jumoke and Shay. Yes, 5 of you on that project. Yes, it's a massive one, and they have been consistently meeting 3 times, 2 times every week for the last few months. So it's been a lot of effort. Nothing good comes easy. You can't, get through this kind of effort and not be good at what you do. So that's why we are pushing it. The rigor of this program is in the doing, because when you leave this program, you need to be able to say, I can do. That's why you need to do to be able to graduate, okay? It doesn't mean that some people will not want to take the certificate. Many people have passed their exam. They've come in and picked up their certificates. Even during graduation, people will still graduate with certificate of training, right? But if you want to earn the diploma, please push through these projects. It's a doing diploma. You have to be able to do it. So the reason I call this meeting is, tell me what the issues are. Tell me what the challenges are. Tell me where you are, what progress you have made so far. That's what it's not for me to talk, it's for you to talk. Come on, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
Okay, I've been having challenge getting somewhere to do my projects, a location based on the conditions you gave earlier. I'm actually working as an architect, but I'm attached to a building that is a governmental building, and for security reasons, I don't think would have access for inspection and all of that. So that's the challenge I have.
Who manages that government building?
Pick up. Sorry.
Who manages the government building?
There's a different manager doing that, and it's not really a conducive setting where I can come into, come under them. So it's been impossible to do that. So I'm not been able to get somewhere else, and that's why I have.
Have you spoken to them with your project docket to say, I want to work with you to deliver this kind of output for you for free as extra work beside my normal work?
They don't seem to be interested. They're not interested in that. I already approached them, and it was more or less, okay, maybe you want to take over a job kind of disposition. So I pulled back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes,
where is your base? Because we have people
Abuja.
who Abuja.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we have quite a lot of people in Abuja who have been working on this project now. When we had the team from Brains and Hammers, if you had spoken up, we would have found a way to talk to Ajay and see if you could join any of the teams, because they broke up into several teams to deliver on this project for all of their assets. Abuja. Where is Adebowale? Is he here? Adebowale is not here. Daniel, can you help? Can you and Ifeoma kind of catch up and see how she can work with one of your teams? Daniel there? Daniel? How's it going?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, your audio is good now.
Hello?
I hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Daniel. Your audio is good.
Okay, evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay,
Good evening.
that won't be a problem. I'll try and talk to the team members and then I'll revert. Maybe I don't know how she will get my contact to that account.
Ifeoma.
Yes, sir.
Ifeoma, Daniel is on the alumni group.
Okay, sir.
What you might do is just if you cannot search him out on the WhatsApp platform, just drop a note and say, oh, this is Ifeoma that we talked during the class now, and I would like to contact Mr. Daniel Adoku, so that just do that engagement. And that's why one of the reasons I always insist that when we are in this class now, we should open our video so that we see ourselves. I'm the only one being seen here, the only one with face. Everybody I just name. That's how we'll go and meet ourselves in interview. We will know that we are all alumni members. That's how we'll meet ourselves in party. We'll just bypass each other. Or we'll meet ourselves in a professional conference. We will not know that we were all the same kit and kin from the same professional training. Show your face now. Nothing there, nothing do you. Fine lady like this, you just off your camera, put it on, let's see your smile.
Some of us are on the move. That's why we are not.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm almost where I can.
Okay, clicking. Your picture also show your real face. Some people picture they show their real face. Picture will show one different person. When you see the real, you're like, you don't look like your picture at all. Okay, all right. So I think we can solve Ifeoma's problem in Abuja, because we have nothing less than right now 35 alumni in Abuja already. So there's a growing community we're having there. And I hope you all are aware about our conference coming up in November. It's an African-wide FM conference, right? Holding at the International Conference Center in Abuja, 22nd to 23rd of November.
Oh, it's live, not virtual.
We have live, we're all going live, but those who are in Congo and those who are coming from South Africa can join virtually. I mean, I don't see why I would pay for a conference and attend it virtually. It won't give me the kind of impact. I can't eat dinner. I can't drive on the streets of the town. I can't see face to face those VIPs that are being pulled in from all over the world, right? So I'd rather just pay and attend face to face. We're working out some kind of hotel arrangements that we work. And if we have quite a number here that want to go and we're looking for a low cost accommodation approach, we can talk to Daniel or Tracy or who else do we have in Abuja here to find a hostel arrangement for us where we can all double bunk. Boys this side, girls this side, and then we pay small money and enjoy our conference. There are a lot of ways to solve our problem. Don't be afraid of cost. we can have fun on those 2 days. Work towards it, November 22 and 23, okay? There will be solutions. Okay.
How much is the conference?
Back to projects. I think 70K. I think 70K.
Okay, sir.
But the thing is, if we have a sizable number who are willing to go physically, let's assume in our alumni now, I can say out of 200 and something of us, maybe 50 of us say we will go. As the vice president of the National Association in Nigeria and the host organization, I can pull a stunt when it comes to the prize. I can pull a very massive stunt. You understand?
Okay, sir.
So we'll probably just do a little survey in our group and say who will go, who would like to go, right? Once we get that interest, we'll just know a number. We'll just use that number to go and strike a deal and come back and say, pay this amount and then you are in. You understand?
Okay, that would be fantastic, sir.
We'll do it. I'll create a small survey for you so that we'll get those who are interested, and just fill your name and phone number and email for me, and then I'll go and use that to bargain. Okay.
Okay, sir.
A quick one, sir.
All right.
So, listen, excuse me, sir. I actually did my registration, right? That is how do they call it? That is the membership. Is it membership,
Okay.
right? Yes.
Yes.
Up to now, it's almost how many months now? I'm not.
No, send an email for those of
I
us
did
who
that.
have done.
I sent an email to that very email I forwarded my.
Which of them? Which of them?
Payment printouts.
That's you sent it to Nigeria FM Initiative at outlook.com, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Re-forward it to membership at facilities.com.ng.
Okay.
Membership at facilities.com.ng. Because the association is still new, director of membership is an MD in his own right, and he doesn't have a staff, no secretariat. That's why we are having those teaching errors, those delays. Sometimes he will respond to those who registered last month and forget a few that he has missed in the previous month. You understand? Usually this is something that a secretary would have cataloged and organized for him to. So I think if you drop to the crack, please send that email again and then copy me, vp@facilities.com.ng.
Okay, you said that she sent it to membership what?
Membership at facilities.com.ng. And copy vp@facilities.com.
Okay.
Yeah, facilities.com.ng. Once you do that, I'll receive it. He will receive it. There will be no hiding place.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, so go ahead.
I also have paid for about 2 months now. I have forwarded evidence of payment severally, even to membership at facilities, and I haven't gotten response or certificate.
Okay, don't worry. You will get. I bring this up every week in our meetings. So as at last week, there were about 9 people that have not received their certificate. There were about 9 people. We will still make sure that everybody gets, yeah?
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Hello, sir.
Oh, yes. Joseph, go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
Sir, concerning the project, the facility condition assessment part, I would like to throw more light on the facility condition index part, how to calculate this index for each defect you find in each system you support. How do you calculate this index?
The facility condition index, very good. Do you have your project in the computer you're using now that you can display to us?
No, sir, I'm not with my system, I'm with my phone now. I'm at work now.
Okay. Let's try and use computers to log in next week and show whatever we have done. Even if it's just to the project docket, is just to open it, you have opened it, you open it and open it for us. So basically, we want everybody to be opening and showing us what you have in your computer about it, right? So for your FCI, once you have identified all of your defects and you have quantified how much to fix those defects, you also have a place where you put the amount to replace it if you are not going to repair it. It's just to divide the total amount that you put for repair or upgrade by the total amount you would have used to replace it. That's your FCI. That ratio is your FCI. Joseph, did you get that?
Please, I didn't get that. Like my network worry. Please, sorry, sir, can we take you back here again?
Yes. So you have a column where you are recording the costs of fixing the defects that are observed. You should also know what it will cost to replace the entire machine or assets or system if you don't want to repair it. Just dividing the numerator of repair costs by the denominator of replacement cost. That ratio is your FCI.
Thank you.
So you can actually have FCI for each system. You can have total FCI for your whole facility.
That is repair cost over
replace cost. Yeah, that ratio is your FCI. All right, last time, let's hear from you.
Hello. Can we go on?
Yes, we are Theodora, welcome. Last time, go ahead with your comments.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
Okay, please go ahead. While he's sharing his screen, Onyekachi, how are you today? Where is Theodora? Theodora.
Good evening, Joe.
Have you met Onyekachi?
Yes, we're together.
Oh,
we're actually
wow, okay. Fantastic. Okay. Well done, that's good. Okay.
Okay, I have a question as regards one of the column.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I think the issue I also had at first was the fact that I was comparing the the facility condition assessment on a Word document, but this table I did it on an Excel spreadsheet, and I was kind of integrating it into the Word document, and it was not coming out very well.
Okay, that's formatting. Scroll. Let me see. Take off this navigation pane.
Let me go to the top. Let me go to the
Yeah. Okay, because my phone doesn't have that. I have the connector that uses it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, yes. Go on. Yes, go on. You're on course. This is very much on course. Yes. Now, this table does not need to come into the reports. The table you make in your Excel spreadsheet you submit it separately. The way you will submit pictures and submit the report. The report is a summary report. So this report now is where you're going to describe system by system. You will create one section for water system. You will describe the system, what components is made of, the major defects found in it, and the FCI of that system. You will take a power system, kind of generators you have, you describe it. You say this is a summary of the condition we've observed. This is the repair cost we observed, and this is the FCI for that one. You understand? So basically, you are taking system by system, and you are describing what you have on this spreadsheet using report formats in your Word document.
So I don't need to submit this particular one.
The spreadsheet, you will submit it separately in Excel.
Okay.
You get, don't insert it into the Word document.
Okay.
Yeah, the Word document is used to describe the data you have gathered in your Excel sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So that work you have done at the top side is much in line. Yeah, it's much in line. You're already on course. So just follow the instruction we gave on how to write the reports in your project docket to write the reports. This spreadsheet you have done. Let me see what you have done. Get to the top. Let me see what you've rated. You rated the condition using numbers, which is good.
I've done that. And so is this CRV? This CRV, what's the
current replacement value? That's what we're just talking about now, right?
Okay.
When you have the estimated cost, that's the repair cost. The CRV is the current replacement value. If I were to replace it and I don't want to repair it, what is the total cost? That's what you put there. Then
for individual line item.
Yes, you can do it for individual line item, then do it for the total as well.
Okay.
So the estimated cost over CROV is your FCI. Once you divide that out, whatever ratio you get is the FCI. The smaller, the better, isn't it?
Okay.
The higher, the worse.
Okay. So for every defect now in the facility, I would have to maybe call in a technician, an artisan to come and figure it out and give me an estimated cost for it, or I can just estimate it myself.
Yes, guesstimate as much as possible. With experience, you will get better at this.
Okay.
Guesstimate as much as possible. Don't invest money into yes. If it's a situation where there's a plan to actually do some work over time, yes, you can actually develop this into a bill of quantities. and get contractors to bid for it.
Okay.
You understand? They will bid for it. We'll use it as information to finish this.
Okay. So I guess that's basically all.
So when you are doing this report does not need to include the spreadsheet, but the pictures you have cataloged. You know that on each of these in the spreadsheet, there's a place where you're supposed to insert pictures, right?
Yeah, that's on the Word document.
Is it on the Word document or in the Excel?
I think it should be a page on the Word documents now.
I know, I'm coming to that. So if you have the spreadsheet, there's a column for pictures, right? If you put a name for that picture, and you use that name to save the picture file, right? Okay. By the time you now arrange the picture into a gallery in your Word document, because that picture will not come up in your Word document, gallery, as a gallery section. You will name each of those picture files, not as JP1, JP2, no. You will name them according to what you have put in the picture in your Excel spreadsheet. So if I'm looking at an item in your spreadsheet, and I want to see the picture of that thing, I can look at it inside your gallery in your Word document.
Okay, but on this particular spreadsheet, I don't know if there's a space for
picture.
Yes.
No, open the original project docket, the one we gave you.
Okay, the original project docket. Okay, the one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That original one, I'm sure there's because that's the spreadsheet you are using, isn't it? The spreadsheet you started collecting your data inside.
Yeah.
If there's no space for pictures, and this is important for everybody, add a column for pictures. There have to be pictures. Conditional assessment cannot be done without pictures. There's no chance that would accept any submission without pictures.
So, there's no space for pictures on the spreadsheet.
Are you sure? Can you show that spreadsheet?
Okay,
let project docket.
Let me show. Let me
open it up. Just click on new share. New share.
Okay. I'm coming. Let me open. Let me look for you.
So I hope we're all getting a picture of what the conditional assessment project should look like. The spreadsheet will give you is for gathering data. There's instruction on how to write the reports. And then there is a gallery section which captures the relevant defect pictures, okay?
So I don't know if I have this spreadsheet. I don't know if I got it.
The project docket is, we even dropped it again in the alumni group, the revised one that the last class is using now. It's in the alumni group. We dropped it recently. Barakat or Emmanuel, are you there? If any of you are there, can you drop the project docket again now in the alumni group? Yeah? Please confirm that you can do that now.
Sir, can you hear me?
Is this
yes.
it?
Emmanuel, you can drop it now, right? Yes, this is it.
Okay. Are you seeing it?
Now, yes. Scroll slowly. Yes, this table. Go to the top of this table. Zoom out. Let's see. Okay, it stops at FCI, right?
Yes.
The first scope, estimated scope. Is this the one we dropped for this last class, isn't it? Okay, we need to. Is this the project docket you got from this last class?
No, not for this last class, for the one from the previous one, for the last class.
Okay, I think the only, okay, look at the one that I'm going to drop for you again today. If pictures is there, yes. If pictures is not there, just add that column after FCI, pictures, right?
Yeah.
So in that place, the way we normally do it for small projects, we will snap the picture.
Yeah.
We will save it with a name, not just a gibberish number that comes out of your camera, right? Yeah. So that the picture is identifiable. Then we'll embed it as an object in that particular cell.
Okay.
You understand? So if somebody double clicks on it, the picture will pop up, right? But what that does to Excel file is that it makes the file very big.
Exactly.
You understand? It makes the file very big. So because of that, we can now name the file of each. So let's assume this is a roof, right?
Yeah.
And then I have a picture that should go here as roof. Maybe the defect name is roof leaking, right? And I have a picture for leaking roof. I will name the picture leaking roof, and I will write leaking roof here, or leaking roof 1, leaking roof 2. I'll write them under the column for picture, right? And then I will save that picture as leaking roof 1, leaking roof 2, different pictures. So when I'm putting them in my reports, in my gallery section in my report, the picture files will be named according to what I have named it here. So if somebody is looking at this spreadsheet and the person is looking at my report, the person can actually link, see a picture and say, oh, this is the line item that describes that picture.
So if I get you clear, it means in this spreadsheet is actually the name of the file would place there, not the picture.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Put the name of the file. The file you saved, the name you saved the picture file as, you write it there, so that way, once somebody sees your report, all the pictures will be, you can connect with the pictures.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Justin. This is taking shape from your side. Just take away the spreadsheet from your reports and tidy up that report, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can stop sharing now. Who's going to share next?
We don't have anything to share, but can we talk about our own project?
All right, go ahead.
Well, so our project is a 3-floor project. Is a church project. The first floor, the ground is a car park. Then 2 floors. The second floor is a church with some dressing rooms for choir, for all of that. And then the 3rd floor, you have halls, where the children's hall, youth hall, and then they have a section that they're going to keep the nuns there. So it's a brand new building. They're preparing for handover, for testing, commissioning, and handover. So they've done the first phase of the post-construction cleaning, but they're still to do the final one for them to occupy, but they're preparing for testing, commissioning, and handover. So we're hoping that by next week, even if they haven't, we have agreed with them that even if they are not able to do that, we'll move in to start our asset register.
Very good.
And we're 3 of us on that project.
Very good.
And I don't know what the condition assessment is going to look like, because even from the looking at it from external, I'm already seeing things that I'm critical about. Like when I was talking to the civil engineer that handled it, she's like, "Madam, you can't." We were arguing, and she said to me, "I have never heard about this profession you're talking about. It is new." And I say, "Yes, you need to really hear about it and work with us, because there are certain things that I have seen that you shouldn't have. You have a washroom. You have there are 3 floors, and the bathroom, the toilets are all downstairs. The toilets, you just walk into it. There's an area where you wash your hand. There's really it's not properly arranged, where you expect to have a lot of children come and mess around and be able to. There's no provision whatsoever for where the janitors are going to use. There are certain things that you see that are lacking. And she's asking me some questions, and I said to her, that's why at the point of briefing, it's good that it would have been better if you had a facility manager who's going to use it to be able to.
To be honest, Theodora, we have passed that stage with that building.
Sorry?
We've passed the stage of design review. You are not doing design review. The building has been built.
Yes, so I'm okay.
Just do the assets register. You can get from them their material. They have material schedule they used to work. They have bill of quantities they used to work. They have equipment lists that they installed. Ask them for equipment list or equipment schedule. Ask them for material schedule, so that you know the kind of floors, the kind of walls, the kind of roof materials they use, right?
Yeah.
Ask them for equipment schedule, material schedule. Ask
As
them for
drawing.
as build drawing. Yes, you
Yeah.
understand. So just some basic things based on what we have learned in class that you ask for, so that it doesn't look as if you're asking for too much. Just basic things that will help you to extract the correct information into the document, because what you are doing now is developing an FM framework for the church to run the FM of that place. You understand?
Yes, yes.
That is, so you cannot really guess too much. You have to be actual, because this document will be used as management tool on that side. So we don't want too much guesswork or estimation. So you talk to the construction people, let that connection take place between the owner and the builder, so that the owner introduces the builder and say, these people are coming to help me set up an FM system, and I need you to give them information. If they can have that discussion, then thumbs up. You want the big.
Yeah, we've had that discussion, so we're moving forward. We're moving into to start. So that's basically where we are.
Fantastic. Maybe you'll pull me in when you have delivered one of the projects, or just before you finish your asset register, you can pull me in for an inspection. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Not before
Thank
you put
you,
in
sir.
the effort.
Not before. No.
You put in the effort.
Yeah, we will call you when we have finished. When we have started.
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
All right, fantastic. I think we've had a good meeting. It looks like everyone else has figured out everything. Daniel, you didn't say a word in this meeting. What happened? Have they promoted you to become the chief accountant? You're no more in FM.
Hello, sir.
I feel yes.
Yeah, okay. I think I probably would just use this opportunity to throw myself open as a freelance to all my colleagues. I'll probably still put it in the group as well, so that for anybody that needs assistance with their projects, because like I said earlier, I currently just have a flaw, and I really do, just like my other colleague was trying to say, that in Abuja, there are some things with bureaucracy, especially when it comes to government buildings, you just don't want to mess around with. So I'll use this opportunity, because I am in Yaba, and I get like 2 or 3 days off during the week. My colleague just resumed back, so I'm fully available for anybody. So I'm just throwing myself out there right now.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, but that's good to know.
Yes,
you will definitely have a project quickly. Yaba, you are centrally located, so that will be easy to place.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that will be easy to place. Okay. Damila, you wanted to say something. Tell us something. Our network is bad. Let's mute your video for a while. Let's pause your video so you can talk. Or is it my video that I should pause? I don't know which one is making us to hear Damilola now. Are you talking? Oh, the network is bad. I can barely hear anything. Okay. All right, you can drop me a message. Yeah, drop me a message, and that's something I find a little bit. You guys should be saying hello to me once in a while now. You're leaving me in the cold, like just after class. So people have not even talked to me once. So people chat me up almost every day. Some will not even send me hello, good morning one day. Toby, are you guilty as charged?
Sir, I've sent you messages a few times. It's just that I keep asking for favors. Okay, so quick one. I asked to be added to the group chat for the ongoing class, so I can attend classes with them.
No, you are free to attend classes, but you will not be added to the group chats. What we have done, is all those who we asked to join classes, they are all joining. So join.
I don't have the link. That's the thing.
Now I get the gist. I get the concern. Okay. Now, send an email to training, right?
I've done that, sir.
You've done that.
Can I join too, sir? Can I join too?
Yes, you can join. Anybody can join the class. You can join the class. So if you send an email to training, usually your email address will be added to the mailing list for the class. Yeah. And then usually that mailing list has
okay.
so this is the material for the class. This is the link to join, the passcode, and then this is the link for the survey. It's always emailed out to everybody a day to the class. So if you send that email, kindly resend it and copy me so that I will be sure I saw it.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's 6 o'clock. I think we've had a good time. This will be the last of this session until I see a crisis in the project delivery process. If between now and the end of October, I don't see 10 delivered projects, then I'll call a crisis meeting at the end of October. Okay? So let's get cracking and get it done. All right?
But,
thank you so much. Yes.
Are we allowed to ask questions, to call you from time to time if we get stuck?
Yes, definitely. All the time. All the time. I'm always available. Right. Always available. Mostly on WhatsApp. I may not answer immediately, but most of the time I answer immediately. Sometimes I will probably be busy. I'll answer you later in the night or in the evening. Yeah.
Okay, WhatsApp is then, sir. Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, guys. Nice evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Nice evening, sir. Bye.